Okay, guys, so you are about to enter my craft room, and I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't think I've ever been so embarrassed to show my craft room as I am today, but I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna do it because a lot of you said your room was bad too. I don't know if it's as bad as mine, but here we go. Here is the before. So we're gonna walk in here and this is my mess, and that still needs to go, that right there needs to go on my table. I don't know why I haven't done it yet. But yeah, here we go. And as you can see, my carpet's a disaster. I have a very small walkway and pathway to my desk, but it's crazy. The top box was from Martha. The bottom box is from Kathy Jo. I have some of these containers that I bought at Hobby Lobby months ago that I have some wood letters to put in them. I got some boxes from Dollar Tree that came in that I ordered. I think I have a box underneath that pile of bags that's supposed to go to Kathy Jo. It's been buried. I think probably the most, well, I don't know if I could say organized, but this is my closet here, and I've got just tons of stuff. I've got to get rid of a lot of this stuff. It's overwhelming how much stuff. This was from my bag's ripping, but these are bows that Kathy Jo made me when we met 2 years ago in person. And I don't even remember what's in. There's a tote down there. I don't even remember what's in there. This stuff is stuff from Chalk Couture that I thought, oh, I'll use, and then I haven't even used it. Yeah, I've got my stakes and some papers there. I've got some glass jars that I never use, candles. Behind here, I have these totes that have paper. Some has fabric, some has stencils, but I can't get to it because it's all a mess. There's Oliver's bow ties. See, he's got a pack of bow ties. There's some projects that I've made that I didn't want to get rid of, but I just need to. I got to get rid of them. I don't know why I keep them. Oh my goodness. It's just such a mess. And then if you look under my table, I've got just loads of stuff that I never use. I've had it down there forever. I just need to get rid of it. A broken microphone. That's recent. Oh my goodness. And then we have here behind my door, I have all my plastic bags for trash, but like foam board, some cardboard. That sign I was going to do something with because I got it on clearance. I think it was 95% off. This was a couple of years ago, and I've never done anything with it. I just need to put it, I should just put it out on my front porch. And then this mess. I mean, look guys, I've got these are so full I can't even put my cans in there. And I was going to go do some can DIYs, and I didn't have any cans. So I've been just recently saving some cans because I didn't have any cans, but oh my goodness, I've got so much crap. And believe it or not, I had cleaned all these out earlier this year, at the beginning of the year. And I'm starting to stack again. And look, I'm getting ready for fall. I honestly think I have a ribbon and a napkin addiction. Because look I had to buy these. Aren't those cute? Those are really pretty. Anyways, so I just got a couple of fall things because I don't know. I just figured I might need a few to have out before I can get my nephews here to get my totes down. But yeah, these, oh my goodness, I just got these earlier this year. I love these. I got these from Amazon. They're a little expensive. So I'm trying not to buy too many, but I just love having this be so accessible. And then there's some bigger ones here that I just love too. These have been okay. They're kind of a pain because the lids fall off really easy. But you guys, look at these are when they first came out at Dollar Tree. Look how big they are. Now they're like almost half that size. It's ridiculous. But, and of course their prices have gone up. So I've been using these things, and look at what a mess. Everything gets buried. I don't think I have something, and I'll buy more, and then I'll be going through one of these and find that I had them. So my whole plan is to get probably more like these things from Dollar Tree, and organize them a little bit better, as far as what's in there, maybe even write on them what's in there. I have some of these that I had got because I was gonna, I have a lot of bags of small pieces in these things. So I got these so I can separate them, put them in these things. I just ordered some more. Kathy Jo had some that actually has more squares in them, and I'll show you. I need them for my letters, my wood letters. But look, I don't even know, I can't even tell you what's down in there. It's just ridiculous. And then this, all of these things are always falling out, so I have an idea what I'm gonna do with that. I can barely get in here. My carpet is nasty. I need to move everything and vacuum really bad. Here's my desk. Oh my goodness. And I don't even know, I'm thankful that HGT Grant gave me this, but honestly, I have not even used it. And I feel bad, but I guess I'm the type of person that when I'm used to something, it's hard to change over and try something new. But I don't even know why I have the two when I don't even use it. So, and then this thing with all the ribbons, it was a great idea, but it is so, if I didn't have anything in front of it, it might not be so bad, but it is a pain in the neck to reach, to pull, to take yarn, or to put, to roll those ribbons back up. It's not very easy, and it hurts my back, and so I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take those down, because I have bins in that closet full of ribbon, big ribbon. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I have all my chalk paste there. I just need to go through, because I know a lot of that chalk paste is just harder than rock, and because I don't use it enough. So I've decided I'm going to quit buying the jars and just buy the single packets, because I just don't go through them fast enough. But yeah, this is, I usually have my water bottle over here and stuff, but this is just a mess. And a lot of this has gotten worse over the week because I knew I was going to be cleaning. But oh my goodness, this is a disaster. So, and look, I have all kinds of stuff down here. If you can see, look, I didn't even know I had all those waste baskets. Oh my goodness. And those pool noodle things, and yeah, and then I don't have anywhere to put my feet half the time. And then I've got some paints down here, and I'm always knocking this over. I'm stepping on the cord, knocking it over, hitting my toes. I got to figure out a way to store that so that I'm not doing that. And look how badly it is. See, I told you I'm a messy painter. It's because of that. Look. So anyways, this is just, then I have some acrylic paints here. This thing was a cool idea when I did this, but I wish I would have put something on the back, because these things are always falling out, and I'll run into them and they're falling all over the floor. I've got all this. I've got spray paint. I don't even know what's down there in the bottom. It is just crazy. Now this thing, I bought this, I got it earlier this year at Dollar Tree. I got these. I think they were $3 each. And it's been great. My only issue is it is top heavy and they lean very easily, and I've tipped it over a few times and it's very annoying. So, yeah. But anyways, and as you can see, I found a few things that I had to get. I have to show you guys this. Dollar Tree. I know Kathy Jo told me that she had found some, and I'd never seen them at Dollar Tree, but can you see how thick that is? I don't know if it's not focusing. But these from Dollar Tree, and they were the $1.25 or $1.50. They weren't the $3, but look how thick that is. And that's it's like 2 in 1 from Dollar Tree. So I had to get some of those, and the same with the rounds. But this is it, you guys. And I'm going to run to a Dollar Tree now. I'm going to try and see if I can find some more of these. Because I really want to get rid of these, and I want to stack those in here. I think that it'd be easier because I can see them, see what's in them. Oh, I didn't even show you guys up here. So we have all of these up there as well. And what I really want to do is go through, probably get rid of some stuff, but I want to make these like have a tote that has some Christmas stuff, some 4th of July stuff, some Valentine's, that kind of thing. So that way I'm not, like in the summer, I'm not having to try and buy more from Amazon when I have a whole bunch up in the attic. And then I have these all up here, and this is just a mess. And then I have those up there too. So I think I want to get rid of a lot of the little cubby tote thingies. I don't know what you call them. I just think that stuff gets thrown in them and then I forget what's in there. And then look, I've got way too many of these, and a lot of these I've never used, and I buy them and I don't even use them, or I use them once and that's it. Oh, anyways, wish me luck, you guys. Wish me luck. I had an avalanche. Anyways, I have them in these two things here. Right now I'm putting things up above, but I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put everything. I'm just right now trying to get some of this stuff organized. These are some, I don't know if they have these anymore. I need to go look at Hobby Lobby this size. They're almost 4 inches. But these actually spell out words, so these will be for fall. So I've got them rubber banded together. I have some loose ones here, so I'm trying to see if I have any more letters anywhere that don't spell anything, so I might have to just toss them. Oh, unless Hobby Lobby has them, those size. But yeah, it's it's tiring. Oh my goodness, I'm worried that after a week of doing this, I'm still not going to be done. But I don't know. I'm just hoping that this is my slow part, trying to organize this stuff. But I might even tonight while we're watching TV take one of my totes and just start going through it, because there's a lot of like little rounds, little squares, stars, all that kind of stuff just in those things that could be put into some plastic containers. So I might have to order more too. I've got some from Hobby Lobby. They're not as big. I ordered some that had more slots in them. This is a job. This is a chore, but I'm determined to get through this. And I really hope that I inspire you. I know a lot of you said you need inspiration because you need to do the same with yours. So I hope this inspires you. So yeah, let's continue on. Okay, so I decided to take some of these little totes, I don't know what you call them, and kind of dump them all out on my floor so that I can get an idea of what I have. I have one more there. I have a few more in my craft room I gotta come do. But this is just going to allow me to separate everything, kind of take stock of what I have. And then I'm hoping to start fitting some in those kinds of things. I might have to go get more from Dollar Tree. I got those from Dollar Tree. I may still use a few of these for, like, I have a whole bunch of birdhouses and those mini crates just to keep those in that are the same thing. But if I do that, I have to train myself not to put other stuff in it. But it's going slow. It's going slow, and it doesn't look organized. It looks like a mess, but I guess that's what happens sometimes. Until you can get to the point of starting to clean. And Oliver, come here. I'm going to see if I can get Oliver to come in here so you guys can get a little peek at Oliver. Say hi. Say hi to everybody, Oliver. Who's here? Who's here? Is it the mailman? He doesn't like the mailman.
He sees me with my hat. He knows I'm going outside.
Oh, he's ready to go outside. Are you going to go outside with Dad? Okay, go outside. Go get him. Go get him. He knows the sound of the back door. He goes running whenever he hears it. Okay, so here we go. Wish me luck. Whew, well, I'll tell you what, it has been a crazy couple of days. I feel like I am not getting anywhere. It's just been taking so long. But let me show you what I have done. I finally had to start setting some things up so I could feel like I was getting somewhere. But so here I am taking out all of these kinds of totes. I don't know what you call them. That's what I call them. I went to Dollar Tree. I did order a few from Amazon, but of course Dollar Tree is so much cheaper. But I just got a whole bunch of these like shoebox size containers, and instead of putting them down here, I figured I could only add one, maybe two, I think two high down there. And so I figured I can fit 4 high up here on top of my cubicle. So I've got those there. Some of these I'm not going to have lids because they have the bigger items in, but that's okay because they're clear and I can see what's in them. With the totes that they were in, like one of those gray ones there, it was too easy to just keep throwing things on top of it and then I not know what was in there. So then I took all of these that were on top. Now I did order a few more of these and I've got them in here instead. I couldn't fit these 2x2 here because they were too wide. So I ended up having to split up the small ones and put them on the side. And then I was trying to decide if I was going to keep those candy jar things. But I think they're going to work out. So I'm just going to start putting some stuff there. Whew. I still have to get to this corner. That corner is gonna, yeah. But I'm working right now on this section. And as you can see, I've got a few empty spots. And as soon as I'm done with this section, then I'm gonna start with all the stuff on the floor. Now, you guys, Christmas in July, right? Look what I realized that I had here. It was buried under everything. This is all Christmas stuff. I could have been using it. I guess I decided to leave it out. Actually, no, I think what it was is I was going to put them, I have some little drawers I was going to put them in, but it's been buried too. And so I haven't put them in there. So, oh my goodness. Yeah, but I'm slowly getting there. Now look at this side, guys. Look at this side. It's like, I can't even get over there right now. It's crazy, but oh my goodness. I'm getting there. I keep having to look at this and tell myself I'm getting there. I have one of the things that I hate about this is all of that stuff falls out all the time and it drives me nuts. I'll barely brush it and stuff will fall out. So I got some of these kinds of totes and I'm hoping that they'll fit. They might stick out a little bit, but I'm thinking that will be okay as long as the ribbons and stuff, the twine and all that stuff is stuck inside of it so that it's not constantly falling out. That should work better. At least I hope so. I did get rid of some of my old signs that were from Dollar Tree that are warped that I never use. I guess I keep asking myself, I have had this for a couple of years. I haven't used it. Do I want to keep it? I need to go through some of these and decide, oh my goodness, if I'm going to keep any of them or not. I might keep some for my giveaway. When I hit 30,000, you guys, I plan on having a couple of giveaways. Maybe even 3. One for each decade. I don't know. Or one for each, not decade, each 10 or 1,000. I can't even think. 10,000 subscribers. There we go. So some of this stuff I've been keeping in mind, maybe I'll keep as giveaways. But really I'm looking at, does Dollar Tree have it anymore? Is it easy to be replaced by something else that you don't get from Dollar Tree? And if not, I haven't used it. Why haven't I used it? And do I really need to keep it? So that's what I've been asking myself. And you guys, remember how I did those wood dice into gingerbread and I said I had a great idea, but I couldn't find my candles? Here they are. They were buried behind one of the totes. They had fallen behind. I'll have to keep that idea for Christmas. So I will, this is how far I've gotten. I will be back probably a little later. I might even record me doing a few things. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Yeah, here I am. And you guys, I have to be very careful moving around here. I know my hand was just in the way because I've got stuff all over the floor and trying to move around. And you haven't, my biggest thing is I really need to vacuum in here. I call the floor under my desk the abyss because there's so much stuff and I've dropped things and small things I can't find because it's just, I call it the abyss. I can never find it. But it needs to be vacuumed. So I'm really trying to get all of this stuff done, get those areas all done so I can start going through all the stuff on the floor. And then once I get all the stuff picked up from the floor and organized and put away, then I can kind of move stuff around so I can vacuum, because honestly, I have to move that thing that has all my paints. I might have to move that holds napkins. I've got too many napkins and ribbons, honestly. And then I have to move my chair out of the way in order to be able to vacuum. And honestly, I want to move my desk. Is that going to happen? I don't know. But I need to, because my carpet, I have a little red rug over my carpet trying to protect the carpet. But it's getting all folded and yeah, hard to roll my chair around and stuff. So I would like to be able to straighten that up, but I've got so much stuff I don't know if I can. But yeah, we'll see. So here we go for another day of cleaning. Well, guys, I'm still alive. I am surviving slowly, or I don't even know how to say that, but I'm barely here, but I am getting things done. I'm excited. I really booked it yesterday. I think the hardest part, or what took the longest, was trying to dump everything out of those totes and organize them and get them in categories so I could find things a little easier. But let me show you some of the progress. So here, look, you can see floor. I've got to vacuum so bad, but I've got 3 shelves on the bottom, or 2. I know what I'm going to put there. I just got to get it all set up and organized. I'm probably going to have those totes that I've not been using, just because I have a whole bunch of crates that I ordered from Dollar Tree. So I figure if they're all crates and down there, that should be good. And the other one is birdhouses. So it's what I plan doing there. I do have a lot more of these candlesticks over on that side of the room, buried somewhere. So I have that open for those. But yeah, I've got things all organized, and then I organize that. I put all of the ribbons in those little shoebox containers, and I think that's going to be helpful. See right down there on the floor? That's what happened before. They were always, I'd find ribbon everywhere hiding on the floor. So I just found those because I moved my little thing that I had there. I moved it. Oh, my husband's calling me. To over here, and I put it on top of that to get it out of my way, because I never really liked that. Let me answer my husband, and I'll be right back. Okay, so like I said, I moved that out of the way. I was never a fan of it. I'll probably put Oliver's bed right back there again. That's where I used to have it, close to me. Plus, I could never get anything out from there because everything was piled. So I'm going to finish cleaning this side of the, I don't know what kind of container you call that. It's some kind of a holder. I don't even remember. I must have got it from Amazon. But I'm going to finish kind of cleaning that out, get all this stuff picked up. And then, oh my goodness, wait till you see this. I'm going to turn around to my desk. Oh, these smokers, where is my desk? Oh, this is just, I don't know. I've got to go through this now. And then after I get my desk cleaned up, I'm going to start over here. And so slowly but surely, I am getting stuff done. And yes, this looks worse because I've just kind of thrown some stuff over here that, yeah, I don't know. But I'm getting there, you guys. I'm getting there. Okay. Whew, I just did a chore. Oh my goodness. So my husband and I have been moving things around so that I could get that red rug off the floor, because I decided it's got so many creases in it that I can't get it to straighten out. And so I ordered a plastic mat instead so that my chair actually will roll easier too. But I figured since we had to move everything around, I'll turn it around so you can see that I will, you see, oh my goodness, there's my desk and there my table. But now I'm going to do this because, let me get my gooseneck out of the way. Oh, I'm going to do this so I don't have to hurt my back by trying to reach over everything. So I'm going to take off all of the empty rolls. I am not going to add, normally I add on new rolls. I'm not going to, and I'm going to eventually wean off of having these. So, because if for those of you who are new and haven't seen, years ago I was showing this. This is how I put it together. I have these rubber bands here to keep the chains from falling off. So it can be kind of a pain. It's worked, but it's kind of a hassle. And I like convenience, and it's not very convenient. Look at that. Kathy Jo got me that. She said it reminded her of Oliver, and it reminds me of Oliver too. Anyway, so this is an update here. I'm getting close to the end, and I can't wait. Okay, guys, here we are. I am finally finished. It took me a while, a week, really, a week. There was a few more things I still could have done, but I decided to just stop, and we'll do that. I'll do that probably after Christmas. But are you guys ready for the reveal? Are you? Well, let me turn my camera around so I can show you. Okay, here we are. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I love this. Look at all the flooring. Yeah, the carpet's stained in areas, but you know, that's what happens with light carpet, right? I didn't do anything really with my closet. I straightened it up a little bit, but I didn't do a lot just because of time. I'm going to do that later. I had that tote down there that was buried, that was covered, that I had no idea what was there. And like I mentioned earlier, I found a whole bunch of those metal stake signs from Dollar Tree and some from Hobby Lobby. They were hiding in the corner behind my closet door. I had no idea they were there. But that tote was full of like old like placemats from Dollar Tree that I bought years ago. Like not wicker, but you know, the straw, like the straw, round straw colored ones, and then some rectangle ones were plaid, and I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, oh my goodness. So I just honestly, I'm getting rid of them, sending them to Goodwill because I'm never going to use them. I haven't used them I bought them, I know, probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I haven't used them. Probably more like 3. I think it was right after I started my, which would be 4 years. But so yeah, a long time. But anyways, I bought this container here. I bought 2 of these. I've got one right there, and I got one right there right when I come in. Because I got this from Amazon, because I have these that I've been using that I got from Walmart, but these are a pain in the butt. These drawers, I thought maybe they didn't like to open and close very easily because they were heavy, but no, they're just a pain. And yeah, they come off the track very easily. And I hate them, but right now I just kind of went through them to make them lighter. And so I used those to take some of the stuff, and I got rid of a lot of my paper that haven't used for years. Yeah, anyways. So then over here, I didn't do a whole lot other than straighten it up. I went through all the foam board that was back there and cardboard, and I got, sorry, my finger was in the way, got rid of a whole bunch of like just little scrappy pieces. I took this was over there by my desk behind me, and I took it and I placed it on the one that I already had down there. Before, I had one of these little tote thingies full of stuff, and I went through it and put those on top of each other to give myself more space over there, because I always felt claustrophobic. And then I've been kind of showing you as I go all of these things here. This Kathy Jo had these. She got them from Dollar Tree, and she was showing me what she had done so far. And when I saw that she was using them to put her terracotta pots, I was like, oh my gosh, I've got to go get me some. And what's funny is, like, the day before I talked to her, I was at Dollar Tree and I saw these and I was like, I wonder if I could use those for something. And I almost got them, but I didn't because I couldn't think of something right offhand. And so then when I saw that she was using them for that, I'm like, oh, that is perfect. So I went and got me a few of those. And then I don't know if I've showed you the top. I don't remember what all I showed you, but this is all the top there. Now you might see a couple of totes up there. Those are my spring and some Easter crafts. I'm going to wait and go through those after Christmas, but I'm going to just keep those. I'm going to actually keep those probably in my guest room closet because they only come out a certain time of the year. Just like at Christmas time, I'm going to put some Christmas stuff in there so that next year I don't have to get anything from Amazon because I'll have it out of the attic and it will just be in there for Christmas in July. But anyways, here are my bin areas, or my, I don't know, what do you call these things? Shoe boxes. I don't know. I love them. I think it's going to be much easier because I have them all labeled and I'll know where to place everything. Now that area was so cram-packed full of stuff. I had signs in there from probably 3 or 4 years ago. I got rid of them, and I'm determined not to let myself stack stuff up there, because when stuff is stacked up there, I cannot get anything out of those 2 cubbies down there. So I just have some fan blades that I think I know what I'm going to use one for coming up for a video. And then I have that breadboard that doesn't have a hanger on it. It doesn't have a hole. And then just those 2 pumpkins that I just bought that I'm going to use soon. So here, this, I think I probably showed you guys this before. I don't remember, but I've got all my ribbons in those totes so that they're not falling out when I walk by. I had all of these wood pieces. They were all over there by my TV in the corner, but I got them all here. I did not realize how much shipping paper I have, but yeah, we won't need shipping paper for anything, that's for sure. But I just have them all there. And then my 5-gallon paint stir sticks, those these bamboo sticks, and then my miter saw is down there. Now this is a ribbon maker, bow maker thing, and I never used it. I've never used it, but it works really well, like as a table there for me, for my twine and stuff. Oh my goodness. I was going to get rid of it, but then I thought, no, it works really well. So yeah, so then I've got my desk area here all cleaned. I got this all organized. I'm going to do my chalk paste another time. I'm sure this one, it looks like that one's probably all dried up. I'm going to have to open them up. When I see them cracking like that, that usually is a sign that they're too hard to use. You can, if they're getting really thick, you can add water to it. But once they start cracking like that, they're just hard as a rock, and I don't do anything with them. So I'll do that another time. But here are all my ribbons. And you guys, I have 3 bars. I used to have 6, and now I'm down to 3. And that's because I got rid of a lot of ribbons. I had some ribbons that I had bought over the years for my nephews and nieces' graduations, for the things that I was doing for their graduations, and never used them again. And so I decided, if I haven't been using them, if I don't think I will use them, then I got rid of them. And look, I just realized there's an empty one. I forgot to get that. I got all the empty ones out, and somehow that one got put back on. Oh well, anyways. And then these are all my wood letters. I have these were the containers that were on the floor under all those boxes, and I had bought some cursive letters. I thought I had bought the 2-inch cursive letters from Amazon, realized I had ordered the 3-inch, so then I went and ordered the 2-inch. So now I have a whole bunch of these, but they used to be in little boxes that had all the letters separated in baggies, in these teeny little boxes, and they were right here next to me, next to my container that I hid here, and they were piled on top of each other, and it was always falling down, and it was driving me nuts. And so I put them in those, and they work out good. I haven't gone through all of these yet. I'll do that after Christmas. Again, it's just time purposes. I was running out of time, and I didn't want to spend another week in here. So, and that one especially needs to be gone through. I don't even remember what's all in there. And then there's one up there that has nothing but like paper towel and vinyl cardboard middle things. So I need to go through those and get rid of them. Oh, I wanted to show you this. So you know how I said I was always knocking my heat gun off, and it was always falling on my foot. Well, I had this in my stash, and I thought, I wonder if this would fit in there and sit in there, and then that way it won't fall over on my feet. So I made sure when I was cleaning this up to make room for that. So yeah, I'm excited now. I don't have to worry about it falling on my feet all the time. Oh my goodness. It's been, sorry, my hand's in the way. It has been crazy, and don't get me started on these. I gotta purge those. I don't know what I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with them, but there's just too many. What it is I have so many from the past that I hate to use because you can't order them. And whenever I use one that is no longer available on the website, then I always get emails saying, what can I do? Or where can I find it? And then I feel bad saying they don't have it anymore. So I need to go through those. But anyways, before I go, I know this is kind of getting long. I wanted to go over a couple of things with you guys. So number one, Kathy Jo and I have decided to no longer do the Just Our Imagination Challenge. It was a hard decision. I know she's been talking about it for a few months, and I've been really thinking about it a lot. And we talked again last week about it, and we both just felt like, it's time to let it go. We both feel like we need to just kind of take a break from some of these challenges. Me especially. I'm going to talk for myself, not for her. But for me, I really felt like I need to step away and focus more on just my channel, and not be so wrapped up in making sure I have the playlist together, and make sure I'm doing what we're supposed to do for the playlist and that kind of thing. And so with that, also, Christine and I both decided to do the same with What Would You Make? I was going to step away from it, and I told her that if she wants to continue it, she could find another co-host, and or if she didn't, then we could just close it. And she had been feeling the same way as I. And so yes, we decided to just stop it. And I feel really bad because I just feel bad because Zaina's the one who started it, and Zaina's the one who asked me to take it over. But I just think it's time. I need a little bit of a break, and plus I want to just focus on what I want to do. So we will no longer have those, and I know some of you will be disappointed, but I'm sure that in the future we will come up with, a collaboration here or there once in a while. I will still do the first of the month for right now. I'm planning for the first till the first of the year probably. And then we'll see what happens after that. But so I had that news. But I also wanted to say I had my nephews here visiting my other sister. They just left. They came over today and spent the rest of the day here with us, and then they're at the airport right now, gonna leave. So I have grocery shopping day tomorrow, so the only day I'm going to have before Sunday is Saturday to craft, and I'm not sure how much I can get done. So in the event I can't get enough crafts done on Saturday, I will have my video on Monday night, unless you guys would like me to do a live chat on Sunday night. So put in the comment box below if you'd like me to do a live chat on Sunday night. Let me know, and I'll just gauge it. If I have most of you saying live chat, I'll do a live chat on Sunday night. If not, then I'll post my video on Monday night. We have to leave on Monday morning to go pick up our grandsons, meet halfway to pick up our grandsons that are coming for another week because they didn't get to spend 2 weeks last month. So they're coming for another week. So we're going to meet halfway to Denver, which is pretty much a 10-hour drive because it's 5 hours there and 5 hours back. So we're doing that on Monday. So it's going to be kind of a busy week. I'm honestly kind of looking forward to my surgery so I can have some downtime. But anyways, let me know in the comment box below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope that you guys got, especially for those of you who said you need to clean your video or your craft room, I hope you got some inspiration, maybe even some ideas of what you can do. And Hope this motivates you to get yours done too. So with all of that, you guys, I will see you on the next one. Bye.